Hey there, Poop Slices. How you doing? This is Bloons Hard Defensive 5. We're gonna play some Apopalypse. Oh yeah, this is the second map. This is the maze, and this was quite a toughie. Not really. It was actually pretty darn easy to beat Apopalypse on it. So what you want to do is, again, just start off these two Dire Monkeys. They're really freaking simple. You got these two Dire Monkeys, get a sniper up, and I actually did something a little bit different than what I normally did. I didn't get a bunch of snipers and a bunch of bomb power and stuff like that. I actually went with glue gunners. In fact, that's a better thing to do than going with snipers, but sometimes I'm just lazy and I don't feel like getting the glue gunners or selling things, and you gotta sell things to do this the right way. So it is a little bit more difficult. Also, I kind of messed up quite a bit around the 40 mark. I don't know. I just went too much economy. I didn't go into pop powers. I did not the perfect walkthrough or anything like that. It's kind of just a little fun thing, and hopefully you guys will enjoy along the way. So actually, just a quick heads up, because you guys are probably used to Apocalypse a little bit by now, especially because this is such an easy map. You don't want to hear me talk about the strategy the entire time. Let's talk about my life a little bit. So anyways, I play football just about every Sunday with my friends. Usually we get about six of us together. We play some sort of quick match. I really would like to play flag or something like that, but right now we just play one or two hand touch. Tackle would probably get us really hurt because we're getting to that point where we're getting old enough where it would probably hurt us to get tackled every once in a while. But we don't have the best quarterbacks in the entire world. None of us are good, including myself. I'm actually not even the best quarterback. I'm a good wide receiver and I'm a pretty decent defender, but they keep calling me the racehorse because I'm pretty darn fast. I'm a fast runner and stuff like that. And anyways, on a few plays here and there, I actually go for really long plays. I'm just like screw it, and I just sprint as fast as I possibly can down the map, down the screen. I almost said down the map, down the down the screen, down the map, down the field. Oh my goodness, guys, down the field. And I was just sprinting as fast as I possibly could. And then he threw the ball, and it was like way over my head, but I sprinted as fast as I possibly could. And I just got laid out. I just tripped on something, and I basically what happened was like my knee got caught in the dirt, and instead of just sliding across the field, which would be the best thing to do, just slide, then my knee basically just hit the dirt, and it kind of levered me into the ground, and I like smashed my entire wrist down into the ground and stuff like that. And let me say, it hurt really freaking bad. I was actually out for a couple plays. I was like, screw this, I can't play right now. Of course, being the man that I am, I decided to come back, and I just kept playing, and we actually ended up tying the game because we always tend to tie in football for whatever reason. But I had a super fun time, even though I got hurt pretty bad. I mean, my wrist is still pretty darn sore. My knee is still swollen to poop. I can't even bend it all the way, but fun nonetheless. I always will. I'll keep playing football just because it is that fun to me. I'm a very competitive person. If you guys didn't know that about me, I'm very competitive. I want to be the best. Most of the time, I want to be the best. Or at least sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm fine with being just okay at this. But I usually hate anything that I'm terrible at. I will just stop playing anything that I'm bad at or anything like that, unless I feel like I can really get better or I'm getting better along the way. Like League of Legends, I just about quit a couple times because I felt like I was the worst player ever, and I came back and eventually I started getting good at the game. Now I'm pretty darn decent. I'm not fantastic, but I'm decent at the game. And I know you guys are like, Chris, play League of Legends for us. We really want you to play. It would be fantastic. I still have a lot of those pro people that are like, I'm the League of Legends master. And they'd come and start yelling at me, telling me all the things I'm doing wrong, stuff like that. I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't do it on purpose. And things like that. So that's why I usually don't do those games like StarCraft and stuff, because I'm not a diamond player. I'm not a perfect player. I'm just decent at these games. And sometimes going out there and trying to be the best is probably not the best thing for me because I'm not the best and it probably won't ever be anything close to the best, so I tend to just give up on these things sometimes. Anyways, let's get back to the strategy a little bit. We're getting pretty darn far here, but as you can tell, my glue gunners are just plain amazing right now. But as soon as you get to around level 33 or so, you gotta start planning ahead because you can't rely on just those glue gunners because ceramics start coming out and all those silly little things. Now, right now, what I should be doing is I should be saying, okay, let's get a spike factory. That's the best thing to get. But instead, what do I get? I get a monkey village, and I start saving up for that super monkey. I don't know why I didn't get a spike factory. I just felt like, oh, I'm gonna do it without a spike factory. I'm gonna do a spike factory list just to be like, just be cool. But it wasn't very cool. In fact, it was kind of silly of me and not very good. Because now look what's happening over there. Now we have a bunch of these zebra balloons trying to leak through here because I don't have the best defense for balloons. I built a monkey village kind of too fast here, and it wasn't and I didn't have enough popping power, and now I'm just getting overrun by these silly little balloons that probably shouldn't get through, and we're already on level 4, just about to level 40, where mobs are going to start coming out. Moabs. And I still do not have a spike factory, and I'm thinking to myself right now, Chris, you're such a loser. What the heck? What just happened there? White balloon just got through. You just lost lives as well. We waited this far, and now you're losing lives, and now you don't have any camera detection. Chris, you were just sucking it up right now. And indeed, I was. I was just completely sucking up. Now, keep in mind that the first part of this game was up to 2 times speed, and now we're going to speed it up just a little bit more. We're going to go into 4 times speed, and that's because Moabs start coming out, and this gets a little bit more boring if you don't speed it up. But I got my plasma up, so plasma is okay. But as you can tell, the balloons are still overwhelming me like crazy. I'm spamming road spikes, and I just can't catch up. And I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna lose if I don't do this right now. I gotta sell my farms. Oh, the Ring of Fire wasn't helping at all either because I didn't have enough Moab popping power. So I had to sell my farms. I got the Robo Plasma up, and now you know what? You're okay once you get this up. But still, it was a very, very close tight game. I had to spam those road spikes like crazy. Look at that right side over there on that map, on the right side of the maze there. Just plain ridiculous. And now I'm thinking, you know what? Why don't we just go Moab Maulers? We never get these Moab Maulers up, so let's get these guys. We've got a bunch of them rolling all over the place, and those are going to own all the Moabs. So now we're pretty much set for the rest of the game. So what you can do now is you're just like, I'm like, hey, why not? Let's make this look really cool. So let's get some Ring of Fire action going on here. I feel like Ring of Fires are still actually pretty darn effective because if you get the 0-1 Monkey Village, if I'm not mistaken, it goes everything that it shoots out goes from 1 pop to 2 pops. So instead of popping a pink down to a yellow, it'll pop a pink down to a green, and then a green down to a red. And I'm pretty sure that's the way it works. So you get double the popping power of every single Ring of Fire in the range of that Monkey Village. So I definitely, actually, I'm not sure about that. I keep thinking that that is the way, but I'm thinking that it actually doesn't do that now. I'm thinking that it actually goes from like 300 pops to 301 pops. I'm sorry if there was a little bit of lag there or something like that. I don't really know what was up with that, but that's okay. It actually looks kind of cool and fancy right now, even though it's going super unbelievably fast. It's actually 5 times speed now that the BFPs are coming out. And I'm actually going to end the game pretty soon here. Once we beat a couple, oh my god, this is pretty much just like, screw it. We pretty much got this, no problems whatsoever. We can rock through the rest of these balloons. And I know you guys say like, oh, Chris, why don't you get super ridiculously far in Apopalypse or something like that. But it's just because I'm lazy, and this is not very fun to just watch the game play itself for hours. That's how long it takes to get to these far levels. 100, 200, 300. It takes running your game for 8 hours. I'd much rather make 5 videos playing cool things than just do one video of something that looks kind of silly. Anyways, that's pretty much it. That's all I got. As always, if you guys want to press that little like button, I always appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed yet, oh my god, do that right now. And have a great day.